Alright, hello and welcome to the next lesson of Ishani Bengali. Question words. I'm gonna warn you beforehand, we're actually not doing all question words. Today we are gonna start with some more common verbs and conjugations because we didn't get to cover a lot last lesson, and these two are really important verbs. And then, of course, we're going to learn all of the question words. By the way, just like in English, how we have all of the question words, almost all of the question words, starting with W, in Bengali we have them all starting with the ka sound. Alright, our first one is going to be to go, jete. Okay, in past tense, I'm just going to say the pronoun and the verb conjugation together. So this is past tense. Ami gechilam, o gechilo, tui gechile, api gechile. This is present tense. Ami jacchi, o jacche, tumi jaccho, apni jacchen. And lastly, the future. Ami jabu, tumi jabe, o jabe, apni jaben. Alright. So this one is a very irregular verb. The last one was too, especially for the past tense. I mean, it started with a totally different letter. But this one, since it actually has two meanings, I'll have to explain a little bit more in depth. So we're gonna start with the past tense. Also very irregular, as you can see. It has like almost the same exact endings. So ami chilam, o chilo, tui chile, and apni chilen. Ami achi, o ache, tumi acho, apni achen. Okay, and there's also no future tense for this. I forgot to touch on that earlier. Okay, so if you're going to use the verb to have, so all of these are regularly just to be, but if you're going to use to have, you're going to use the possessive pronoun first to form a sentence, the object, and then the third person ache conjugation, no matter who's like it's belonging to. So if I'm going to say, I have a flower, I'm going to say, amar ful ache. So I'm going to use amar, so the possessive pronoun for I. Ful is the object, and the third person ache conjugation is just ache, it's the same thing. Okay, now I'm going to say, if I was going to say, you had a dog, dog means kukur, then I'm going to say, tor kukur chilo. So again, third person conjugation, you're going to use one of these, depending on which tense it is. Okay. So now, kano. That's our first question word. This one means why. It's used exactly the same way as English. And here's an example. So if you say, why did you do it? They say, kano korecho. So korecho is the past tense you conjugation of korte, which means to do. So kano korecho means why did you do it? Okay. Now we have ki. So ki means what? I'm just gonna let this slide in. And next one is used exactly the same way. And we're gonna like ask, what color is this? You can say, eta ki rong. So eta means this. Ki is the word what, and rong means color. So eta ki rong. Okay. Next is kikore. So kikore means how, but it's kind of like a combination of what, as you just saw, what is ki, and kore, which means, again, it means to do, so, but it's a little bit different form. Okay, so you're going to use this mainly with other actions, with other verbs, so like, how did you do this kind of thing. So, for example, how did you cook it is kikore ranna korecho. So ranna means cooking, like it's a noun that means like I wouldn't say food, but it's specifically food you cooked. You know, maybe recently cooked food, not processed food, you know? So if you're gonna say nanna korecho, that means that you cooked specifically. So how did you cook it? With the kikore at the beginning. Okay. Next is gamon, also means how. This is specifically asking what something is like. So how are you, for example? So gamon acho. Tumi gamon acho means how are you? If you're gonna say it to somebody else, more formally, apni gamon ache. So that's one specific use of the word. It's a common phrase. And also, if you're gonna ask someone how they like something, you say "Kamon bhalo lagche." So bhalo means good, lagche means to feel. Or actually, how does it feel? So "Kamon bhalo lagche" means how do you like it? That's kind of what it's asking. Okay. Now koto. Koto means how much, and you don't really use is the in here. You're gonna say, so if you want to ask how much is the cost of something, you're gonna say koto dam, which means dam means price, and koto means how much, and so how much is the price? Koto dam. If you're gonna ask how far away something is, you can say koto dur, and where dur means distance. So koto dur means how far away is it? And if you're gonna say how many of something are there, you're gonna say koto whatever. Say dal, for example, in this background picture we have a lot of lentil. In Bengali, lentil is dal, so you're gonna say koto dal ache. So how much dal do you have? Okay. Next we're gonna have kotai. So kotai, it means where, and it's used pretty much the same exact way as English. If we're going to use it with the to go verb, we're gonna say maybe kotai ge Chile. Where did you go? Okay. Last one is ke. It means who. Yeah, again, exactly the same thing. Don't think I have any example sentences for that. Alright, so if you liked that video, feel free to subscribe or contact me if you have any questions or you want to ask something else. Feel free to leave a comment or email me.